Students are reminded to have the time of their lives.
But who would do such a thing? Who would stoop to the lowly heights populated only by reprobates and trifle thieves?
To the kitchen!
Indeed, the trifle was gone without so much as a trace. However, in its place was a single white glove.
Why, a glove? The fiend must have removed it in the excitement. What good is a glove, dear Blenbury? A glove is no pudding. Ah, but it may yet lead us to pudding. Fetch the hounds.
Congratulations. Research project complete. Campus intruders, please not come in. Students are asked not to ask questions.
They followed the jolly hounds through the grounds, the crunch of the gravel building to a crescendo of narrative tension, and then to grass and sight of the lake and the old willow, where, sitting against the weeping tree, they found the gloveless culprit. None other than Foggleton, the butler.
I'm fired, aren't I? I should think so, yes.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Announcement. Hitting the box doesn't mean what you think it means. Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on.
As they say, the butler did it. It just goes to show you never can trust the help. Well, that's another masterpiece in the collection. But how do I do it? Really, it's a deliciously delicate balance of extreme talent and profound humility. Join me again tomorrow for more criminally underrated radio. Ta-ta!
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. We are approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry. Summer break would be a convenient time for construction. The academic year is now over. The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now. Students are reminded that I'm not your mum. New students, we're more afraid of you than you are of us. Announcement. The timetable is now live. Just completed a research project. Well done.
Hi, I'm Felicity Bellbottoms, and you may be listening to Campus Radio. Unfortunately, our broadcasting signal has taken a hit due to some of our equipment being prematurely recycled. One of our reporters is in a skip, looking for the parts as we speak. So, consider that colourful visual and we'll be right back.
Janitor required in bathroom. There's a fly in here. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses.
We're back, and so is our broadcasting signal. Thanks to Hugh for getting in the skip. By his own account, he was happy to do it, adding that the view from inside the skip offered him an entirely new perspective on campus. Now, if that's not an idea for a segment, I don't know what is.
Would campus intruders please not come in?
from Hugh, who's fresh out the skip with a story about an unusually cloudy weekend for one of the county's hottest locations.
Students at the Breaking Point campus were expecting a weekend full of sun, laughter, and knockabout fun. But a dark cloud has washed away their optimism, leaving them with sadness and no real use for all that sun cream. They were forecast a weekend of sun and balmy temperatures, but what they got was a drizzly and altogether grey affair. Spare a thought for them, sitting inside. Their sandals, sandless. Their skin, cool and unburnt. Fliss, back to you.
Janitor required in bathroom. Research project complete. Aren't you clever? Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Students are reminded that I'm not your mum.
New to the Crumley student range, Chicken Stompers. Take the smoothest natural chicken matter from Crumley Farms boneless chickens. Add our secret seasoning and a touch of traditional stabilizing agent and stamp. You've got Crumley's Chicken Stompers. Breaded for palatability. They really could be anything. Just like Mama used to make.
Students are reminded to be in two places at once. end of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying. Academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? The academic year is now over. The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now. Announcement. The campus just got bigger, not necessarily better.
We're now hearing that the board students in Breaking Point have been seen riding around campus in maintenance carts used by janitorial staff and the local Coast Guard. It's a sobering reminder to all of us that you can't take a golf cart without asking just because it's a bit cloudy.
We've just completed a research project. Well done. This is a test announcement, not a real announcement. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. such thing as free time. There's a fly in here. If you don't know where your class is it really worth going?
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Hello, hello. Today we're discussing for the very first time, ironically, sequels. Yes, that's right. When the wicked and wretched behind something decide that it's a good idea to bless us all once again with the second pressing of their already tenuous idea.
Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry. Students are reminded that this is the fun part. Students are asked not to ask questions.
Sequelization, or the art of doing something again, is derived from the Greek word sequalid, meaning lazy, repetitive, or in some way redundant. It would seem that the ancients are trying to tell you something. Ambitionless auteurs of our times.
Students are reminded that some grades are personal. Announcement. The timetable is now live. Students should check in before trying to learn. Skills are non-transferable. The more you revise, the longer you've been revising.
Sequelization, or the art of doing something again. Wait, no, we've covered that already. See what I did there? I almost repeated myself and then decided not to. It is possible. Up next, something fresh.
intruders on campus. You know what to do. Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend. Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately.
Breakfast can be hard for us all.
Toast again? Ugh, I hate it here!
Uh-oh, give those heckling kids something new to chew on. Only Hoglog cereal combines 4 times of wheat with a salty crunch of crispy pork skin.
Students are reminded to find themselves. Congratulations. Research project complete.
Repetition seems to me to be at the heart of all of our cultural and social failings. Oh, what comfort you all seem to take in your cookie-cutter days. Another weekend, another roach burger, another glorified re-release at the picture theatre. Come on, people, go out there and live! Join me tomorrow on 2 Point Radio, where I'll be talking about my collection of ceramic vowels.
We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed.
Many of you are getting in touch about one particular sequel. Yes, the follow-up to Mr. Cushion's positively... sequel entitled Perilous Spandex 2, the received the coveted Piece of Garbage Award. A little award that I bestow to highlight, as a public service announcement really, those films most bereft of value in our county's rich tradition of abominable filmmaking.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. The summer break would be a convenient time for construction.
There are a lot of things that I describe as magic. Mayonnaise? That's magic. Radio waves? That's magic. Turning one of your classmates into a frog? Now that's definitely magic. Shout out to the wizarding folk over at Spiffenmore College. They're not so different from you and me.
Staff are reminded to care about students. Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog.
Now that's easy listening. The sound of 2 Point County on 2 Point Radio. Ricky Hawthorne waxing the waves lyrically and literally on 2 Point Radio. Why don't you listen to this next track and I'll take that pebble out my shoe.
Hard work may or may not pay off. Education is non-refundable.
We've got breaking news for you on 2 Point Radio. A zoo worker at the Crockle Bay Zoo has fallen into the gibbon enclosure. It's been reported that they're not under any immediate danger, and zoo officials are currently negotiating with the gibbons for the employee's release.
Plagiarism is not a belief system. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Now taking students for dark art. The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil. Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember? Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension.
Sometimes I get asked what I would have done had I not gone into the disc jockeying trade. Well, as a young boy, I dreamed of being a spy. Yes, I pined for a life of international intrigue and late-night dinners at the county's expense. Sadly, to be a spy, you need to be able to whisper, and I just can't do it. When it comes to disclosing secrets, you don't want my persistent volume and crystal clear intonation.
Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you. unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me. No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you. University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt.
New to the Crumley Student range, Instant Casserole. You want a warming meal, but you've not got all day. Come on! With Crumley's new Instant Casserole range, you just add water, and you've got something a lot like casserole. Just like Mama used to make.
If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you.
got an update for you on the story of the zoo worker that fell into the gibbon enclosure. We're now hearing that the employee is rising through the gibbon's social structure. Fascinating stuff. There's no word on what gibbons are, but I believe they're a kind of amphibious cat. Little smooth creatures with whiskers and a big bushy tail. Fantastic.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink. The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless.
We're joined by Professor Hamish Curlybags of the Pebbly Frog Sanctuary, who tells me gibbons are nothing like an amphibious cat. What's going on, Hamish?
That's right, Ricky. Gibbons are actually, well, they're land mammals and apes, much like ourselves, but with very long arms.
Apes, you say? Well, I never. Thanks for joining us, Professor. There's nothing I like more than being corrected. On air.
Intruders on campus. You know what to do. is cold because the oven wasn't on. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses.
It's time for Chef Ricky's morsel of the day. You can buy breadcrumbs from any self-respecting supermarket or interweb parlor replacement service, but there's something to be said for doing it the old-fashioned way, by throwing the loaf against a brick wall until it disintegrates into a fresh and flaky nothingness. It'll take a good couple of hours, but boy is it worth it.
Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework. Students are asked not to ask questions. Students are reminded that this is the fun part.
We've got breaking news and a surprise twist from the gibbon enclosure. The zoo worker, first thought lost to the diminutive apes, has become their leader. They claim to have learned to love the gibbons, their way of life, and their disproportionately lengthy arms. So, instead of going to work in the zoo every day, they'll just be living there, I suppose. That's one way to skip the morning traffic. I've been Ricky Hawthorne. Good night.
Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. Students are reminded to set reminders. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. Intruders on campus, you know what to do. The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year. End of year results published now. The academic year is now over.
is Campus Radio, the radio station by students, for students, with students, and so on. We've got a fantastic show coming up for you today. Some of you might not like it, but that's really on you. Quality grassroots radio coming right up.
Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives.
It feels like every day we're talking about Jasmine Odyssey. Some of you must think I actually really like her approachable brand of toe-tapping pop music. Good one, guys. Though, I must say, she actually has a really interesting record from the early days of her career that went by the name of Dung Beetle Jamboree. Sure, you've probably never heard of it, but it's worth your time if you're willing to find the rare and badly produced demos online. It's raw, it's unconventional, and I think criminally underrated.
Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me. Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil. If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me.
It's time for a book review. Here's Maggie on a recently released biography of Jasmine Odyssey. Ha, this should be good.
This week, I've been reading Jasmine My Odyssey by Jasmine Odyssey. It's just amazing. For those of us that feel like we've known who she is for, well, ages, really. Just to hear all about what that's like from her and those talented ghostwriters.
University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt. The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated.
Speakers, this one should be set up Alright, there we go. So now sound should be working. Alright, we got that. Now, in-game music was high. Let me... Where's my volume mixer? 2 point, drop it down a little. Alright.
You from Smell My Cash.
There we go. So,
Being a
Mike looks to be
student is
picking
hard
up,
enough.
and
The least
sound
we
I
could do
reduced
is
about
give you
25%.
loads of money. Smell My Cash for students.
Hopefully we can sound
Sure, you have to pay it back,
All right.
but that's future use
We're
problem.
waiting for feedback there. We've got our staff room up and running.
Janitor needed in dormitory.
What you guys? Red question marks. Not really sure what those are. Okay, that's fine. Oh, now you're back. Is it a pathing issue? Is that? Pathing? Did that fix it? Are we better? We seem to be better. We're going with we're better. Okay, that's fine. Got one private tutor. Really, we've got 2 classes. I really need a second private tutor. Let's go ahead and duplicate, bring it up here.
Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you.
Now we've got a second private tutor room. Since we've got 2 different classes going on, that seems like a good thing. Grades dropped pretty dramatically. We are making a slight profit. However, we need to work on getting some of these loans going. Let's reduce these loan payments a little bit. Let's do that dumb crap where we take this loan to repay this loan, which drops our monthly payment. All right. What else are we doing? Yes, we will try to aim for risen goals, which brings us extra money. Mostly because we like extra money at this point. We want to meet these wizard goals anyway.
We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine.
I would love to start upgrading some of like our lecture hall projectors. Those would be great to upgrade. But I'm worried. I'm worried upgrading those is going to be quite the costly investment. I mean, at 15K to go from level 1 to level 2 for each one. It's 30,000 and then another 30,000 to upgrade each one to from 2 to 3. Really want to invest in 90,000 in lectures right now. Our students are dropping. What the hell? Woo! Good granny. Y'all need
I
to go
love
to the
meat,
tutor.
and I love
Just
wizards.
all
But
of
does
y'all
that mean that I love
start
the
trying to
video
go
game
tutor.
franchise Meat Wizard? Not necessarily.
y'all.
There's just something so complex about
Nobody
modern
needs to go
games,
see a tutor.
and it doesn't sit right with me. They just can't compare to
Go
the
see
charm
tutors.
and
Tutors,
focus
tutors,
of vintage
tutors.
games
Tutors
like
for everybody.
CJ Spotter, the
Like you
fire-breathing
went to Taco
otter,
Bell, y'all going
where
to
you
the
only had 2
tutors.
actions, jump and sneeze. For me, it's
5
still the
more
pinnacle of sneezing in
levels.
games.
Dark Arts bookcase. I think we can probably
This is a test
one of those
announcement,
up.
not a real announcement.
right in front of that picture. We don't care. Ooh. Veggie kiosk. Room. I don't know what we'll get. Mostly for all these things. Some Harry Potter.
announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no.
We got enough assistants. We apparently don't have enough assistants right now. As I say that, we actually need assistants over here. And let's go environment. Create 2. Easy, easy. Okay, where? Oh, we still need a lot of campus levels. Book. There has to be an outdoor space here.
Staff are reminded to
I know
be
there's a
inspirational.
space heater that I can use in the outdoor classrooms. How is there not one? How is there not one available for like paddles? Everybody has access to the outside of the tutor. Ugh. Oof, that's a lot of money. It's less money, but we're still losing money. Campus
If you don't
happiness
know where
is
your
just
class
shot.
is it really worth going?
And if the students aren't happy, they're really not trying very hard. Not great. Could be worse, but not great. Need some more peanut butter chocolate pie stuff. Hope these problems solve themselves. Three students. It doesn't sound like the problems are solved
There's
themselves.
a fly in here.
You got anything else going on? You need a magic table for the spell. You know, I was just thinking how we needed a magic table. And I was also thinking, where the hell am I going to put the magic table? Do I not have a magic table right there? Alright. Magic table.
Students
Oh, that's
are
a card
reminded
table. I
that
see
there's
what it
no
is.
such
Okay.
thing as free time.
One is magic and one is just card. Alright, well, that's crap. Got a lot of people waiting for the med day. Got a wizardry goal completed. Oh, we got a lot of goals completed. Let's go ahead and collect some of this kudosh. We don't need to pin that. Alright. Looking good, feeling good. Got a lot of kudosh unlocked. Let's get more kudosh unlocked. Alright. Very good.
You're listening to
Ricky
Students
Hawthorne.
unhappy with tuition fees. Or they're unhappy
On
with
2 Point Radio.
tuition fees.
Good day, I'm Ricky Hawthorne, and welcome to the show. On my drive in this morning, I was speedily overtaken by a car full of whippersnappers, pipsqueaks, and good for somethings. I couldn't tell what they were chanting, but it certainly did look like fun. So today, only partly because I've got nothing else planned, I thought I'd pay tribute to those young people by telling
for a
you
poster.
a few stories from my glory days.
Staff are reminded to care about students.
Alrighty, righty. I'm seeing more F's pop up over here. What in the world are y'all doing? This level is difficult. So this is like, is this Campus 5 maybe? I think this is the 5th campus.
No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you.
May have to restart this level. I really would rather not restart this.
Students are reminded that some
it's
grades
just gonna
are
be grindy.
personal.
I'm worried what it's going to look like going into the 3rd year. Shouldn't need to upgrade dorms, but going into my 3rd year, I very well may have to build another lecture hall. Almost certainly another lecture hall.
Intruders on
Possibly a
campus.
posting room.
You know what to do.
For those of you who don't know how I spent my formative years, I was born, bred, and buttered right here in 2 Point County before attending what was then called 2 Point University. I think it's still called that now, but it was then too. Right, top draw anecdotes coming up, but first, here's another toe tapper.
Got one new wizarding student coming in.
Maintenance announcement.
That's good.
Plants need water, remember? We are approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry.
It'll probably be beneficial if I upgrade this, but with the money being as tight as it is, necessarily want to upgrade it.
The yearly results are in. Classification 5.
How about it? 8 graduated. That's actually impressive. I didn't know that any would graduate on year 2, so hey, that's cool. We got 35 that are continuing, 4 that continue.
The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus.
Dark Arts is a 2-year course. What's Wizardry? Wizardry is a 3-year course. That needs 2 additional rooms. And we need 1 additional room. We need 1 additional lecture theater.
The summer break
Or
would be a
I can just
convenient
choose to
time
not
for construction.
upgrade. Choosing to not upgrade, I don't need anything new right now. We can repay that. Now we're only paying about $9,000 a month. Okay, seems good. Let's go ahead and start the activity.
You students should make a good first impression. No pressure.
Alright, so we owe $159. So we can get to
It's
about
not
50.
your year, it's just another year.
Yada yada blah blah. Dormitory level. We're unhappy with that. I don't know if I can really afford to be unhappy with the dorm situation. Since happiness is eating in everywhere else. What do? Take that 50K loan, own that dormitory, start working on upgrading a few things.
Frequently asked questions. No, I'm not seeing
Especially
your
that
frog.
250 one that's hanging over me right now. Yeah, staff members ready for training, they can just chill out. We can't afford a building to put a staff training building in. That's silly.
When it comes to food, sometimes simple living is happy living. Don't get me wrong, I'm incredibly lucky to eat a wide range of things nowadays, from
We got
chicken
44
sandwiches
club members.
to pastas of seemingly infinite shapes and lengths. But I'll never forget that time at university when I lived off an enormous block of cheddar.
Line is just
I
backing
was
up
said
like
to be
crazy.
mostly cheese by the end of term.
Wonder-
And, you know, I think they were right.
Building 2 of these is that really
Frequently asked questions.
Throw in
No,
a
you
second
can't have an extension.
Can I throw it in without messing up that square? Because I'd like to use that as a square for a second dormitory. Do some really funky stuff and just kind of throw it in the middle here. That'll benefit us more long term than having the second one. I'm still gonna be broke. That's okay. We pulled in 24K on that month. Well, if we can do that again, plus the training bonus, not gonna be 24, but it's close. Okay. What do we owe?
Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately.
Let's spend this year just trying to get back positive. What's got you upset? Dude, I have answers to all of this. We have a dormitory. You can get some rest. You can get some food. We got places for that too. You can get drink. Hell, there's a water cooler that you just fucking walked past. You want a shower? You pass the showers too. Your happiness is low? Well, I mean, we got answers for that all over the place too. Barbara, you deserve to not be here. Can't deal with your stress. Tired, bored, and temperature.
Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework.
We got one new wizard applicant. We're not building a student union right now. We're not broke for that garbage. Alright, one more month. I think we can loan hop again. Yeah, another month we can loan hop, take the 50, pay off this one, drop our monthly payments in half again. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Happiness. See, some of y'all are over the freaking moon, and some of y'all, Barbara. Actually, Barbara, I don't even see where you at anymore. Well, Barbara's up here. Barbara got happy again.
New from
That's good.
Smell My Cash. Being a student is hard
Glad.
enough.
Glad, Barbara.
The least we could do is give you loads of money.
Alright, we need another medical
Smell My
assistant.
Cash for students. Sure, you have to pay it back,
think we're
but
also
that's
going to
future
need-
use problem.
One of these.
Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on.
I
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Hard work may or may not pay off.
Wizardry, right? That's that. And our book club thing. We'll put it over the Alright. Alright. Things are coming together a little bit. Oh, we got paid at some point. Got paid again at some point. We're gonna wait one more month and just pay it off rather than loan up. We might not even have to wait the whole month because we've got things coming in. We're gonna pay $50 to make somebody happy. That's fine. And where are we financially? Like 2,000. Okay.
You're listening to
Something
Ricky
we need.
Hawthorne
We need like $200, really?
on 2 Point Radio. One summer, some friends and I headed north on a fisherman's pilgrimage to Tumble. I tell
honestly,
you,
if
there's
you guys wanna
no
drop out,
freedom
just-
like it. Just a group of mates, their matching bucket hats, and a case of antique fishing flies. Pure bliss.
Education is non-refundable.
Repay that loan. Perfect. We got 20,000 in the bank with no loan payments. Things are looking up now. Okay. We're good. We're good. Can't copy that. What is this room's value? Oh, 33. Copy that. Thing. Whatever. Ah! The outdoor heaters. We found them. We found them.
The more you revise, the longer you've been revising.
We found outdoor heaters. Huge. Huge upgrade. Huge. Huge. Massive. A little bit better. What we're saying. Alright, what is this? I need a gothic bookcase. Fortune. Now, those are just ones. And quite frankly, I don't care right now. Because I got bigger fish to fry. Let's go ahead and duplicate our dorm situation over here. Looks good, looks good. We got a lot of people. We got very little amount of showers. That's fine. And they're cold showers. They don't have heaters.
Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you.
We're not building a student union. Please stop with that. Not right now. I have to miss A couple of y'all still real upset. Jess, why you go get help. Go get help. All of y'all have like medical or psychological needs. Y'all just need treatment.
It may come as a surprise to some of you, but the young Hawthorne was something of a prankster.
All right.
Yes, once at school,
Feeling
the
like
gang and
we're
I
doing a lot
bought
better.
several thousand soft drawing pencils, and in the dead of night,
upgrade our
swapped them
campus
with
level a
our
little
school
more,
supply of much harder
then we can
standard
focus on
issue
getting our grades
pencils.
up a lot.
I only wish you could have seen the look on Mr. Featherbridge's face when he tried taking registration the next morning. Oh, the man was livid. Unfortunately, two of the boys were expelled for breaking and entering. Don't trespass, kids.
Intruders on campus. You know what to do. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed.
Oh, we still gotta back up at the med office. May end up building a building over here just to put more freaking medical units in there.
The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything you wanted to do?
How we do? 20 students graduating, 42 that are staying in the program, 3 that dropped out, and 2 dropped out, 3 failed. Average exam ratings are low.
Enjoy your summer. I know I will. The yearly results are in. Another average year.
That we need to classroom. That we need more classroom. I just don't want to upgrade anything right now. Again, I'm thinking about building a building over here. At 104.
Students are reminded to be in 2 places at once. The campus has opened a new building. Good for us.
I want to stress that I don't think a young person's life is all fishing trips and A-grade hijinkery. No. I also took a great deal of substance from the many mentors and role models in my young life. I'll never forget the professor who took my Introduction to Advanced Thinking course at university. He once told me, "Ricky, I don't think you'll ever understand what I'm saying." And he was right. A very wise man, that one.
Our library is holding up.
Students are reminded that you came here on purpose.
We only have about 37,000, so we don't want to. Try to build more classrooms and grow. Happiness is up a good bit right now, but it's summer.
Students are reminded to find themselves.
People have been wanting this student union. Grades are hurting pretty bad in a lot of cases. Grades are hurting a lot because of their happiness level. Their happiness level is impacted a lot because of their medical needs. So hopefully having these additional buildings will resolve a lot of that for us. Let's go ahead and get in another... We could do a large student union. Perks of a large student union, I can start hosting events through it.
Plagiarism is not a belief system.
loans. I know we were really happy when we got rid of our loans, but we kind of need it right now. Because the student union did not get built up necessarily to its fullest. Stage in here, dance floor, right?
Thanks for joining me on a lovely walk down memory lane. Before we go, I just wanted to remind you that glory days aren't just for the young amongst us. In truth, there's nowhere I'd rather be than here, with you, at 2 Point Radio. Today's show was sponsored by Bungle Kitty Litter, the litter tray that'll make your critter's day.
Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry.
Quitting. Are you unhappy? Energy, mood needs.
The timetable has now
Right.
been published. Schedule your lives accordingly. Students should check in before trying to learn.
Okay. How we doing? Okay, $50,000 loan is out right now, so we're gonna get that. Has a 40% happiness. Go ahead and schedule it. Schedule it for the September. Let's just relax. Let's get that party going. We'll work on trying to fill this puppy up. Portrait in here.
Students are reminded that I'm not your mum.
Oh, I scheduled that again. That was a no-brainer, wasn't it? Oh, snap. Oregon all you do is tell me. I don't care what else needs to be done, you just do it, okay? Alright, let's throw some stuff on the walls. We have a portrait of that guy.
If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you.
It's obviously level point, so we're gonna put that in there. You guys got some speakers on. This is the thing. Scroll. Food chart. In case y'all forget where you came from, there's a family tree. Oh, look. Where we at? Prestige is number 7. Yeah. Getting a little better now. Alright. Gothic bookcase. You are. Boom. What are we doing? How are? How's our stuff? You got a little more comfortable walking around.
Yes. No, your chicken should not be pink.
Alright. Here. Make this entry. Warm it up a little bit. It's cold in that room, so we're just gonna have to get used to it. You know what? Hogwarts decided to be built in the middle of a friggin' blizzard. Literally a raging blizzard. Just what we're dealt. Alright. Whoa.
Skills are non-transferable.
Alright.
Campus intruders, please not come in.
We're looking good. We got 50k in the bank. Concert book. Try to drive unhappiness a little bit.
Welcome back, fellow students. It's me, DJ Shorts, keeping me finger on the pulse of 2 Point County so you didn't have to. Today's topic, would
Alright,
Jasmine Odyssey be cooler
that's
if
a
she
good
was
chunk of
less
money there,
popular?
45,000
I didn't want to
to
spoil it for you, but the answer
upgrade all of
is
our
yes.
machines.
Here's
our
a
medical
pretty
stuff.
niche favourite
We
of
constantly
mine
have
from an
queues
actor. Cannot even
with the med
pronounce the
booths,
name of. It's pretty
med
challenging
bays,
stuff. Check
so we
it
might
out.
as well try to upgrade them a bit.
Distracted students should pretend that they're listening.
I'm not really sure why I'm having to tell these people to get their medical problems fixed up. Especially when it's causing them to have these really low performing grades. Thought I was on the up and up, and now students
Announcement.
failing again.
Hitting the box doesn't mean what you think
at
it
it.
means.
Janitors running around the campus. Alright, we're close to 1 star. We have hit B+ grades and we have hit our thermal comfort level. Apparently consistency is just a problem for us. Next time these tick over, we should be good to go.
If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you.
6 meta. That means you don't do anything except stand in the medbay office because I have 5 cube lines everywhere. Stand there and take care of it. Big concert, big happiness. Big concert, big happiness. Big concert, big happiness. Okay. Big concert, big happiness. Okay, we're finishing out the year. Just concerts like crazy over there. Trying to drive up this happiness and see if we can get some last minute efforts on the grades.
No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you.
20 people in here.
Man, I hear a lot of talk about snacks on campus. Although it's pretty derivative student chat, there's something I've got to say. Sure, cheesy gubbins are, well, fine. But if you're looking for a truly superior snack, you should try Grub Grubs, the snack that's made from real naturally expired insects. You might think I sound a bit crazy, I realise that,
Won't fit
but
off. Yeah,
I
won't
really
fit off.
appreciate
Okay.
the subtle
Going down.
taste. They do take a few months
gotta
to
get these
arrive,
grades up a little
but
bit.
personally, I think it's worth it.
Most direct control we have over grades outside of like upgrading our equipment in the room.
Staff are reminded to be inspirational.
The game has told us that like 6 bajillion times. We're not scheduling that because we have concerts scheduled. Concerts are giving us 30% happiness or something. 40% happiness. 40% happiness on that concert. So we got it scheduled through the rest of the year. Just trying to get people in there, happy.
Campus intruders, please not come in.
Grades are not really moving. These grades up. Do I have 2 lecture halls? I think I have just 2 lecture halls. Let's get these lecture podiums upgrading. Moving into next year, we can have better lectures.
Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework.
It's a rough year. It's a very humbling map. I got to this point with like very little issue in the game. This map is like, we're gonna start you off in a very difficult situation, and we're not really giving you easy classes either.
It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you haven't noticed.
Those lecture halls are upgraded to level 2. That is a 25% learning power boost.
over. Students must vacate the campus.
24 graduated, 37 continued. People failed. Ouch.
End of year results published. Now.
Ouch. A lot of people leaving the campus.
Now, it's time for a student story about a bakery that's jam-packed no more. Hugh, what have you got for us? I'm here at Old Widget Bakery in Hogsport, where for generations local students have been enjoying traditional jam donuts. But sadly, the sweetness ends here. The machine that fills the donuts with delicious fruity mixtures, such as red and green, has been suffering from jam rot and finally went out of commission today. To honour the machine, the bakery is serving donuts filled with nothing. They may seem hollow, but their taste is one of poignancy.
Average.
A fitting farewell to a fine confectionery
What if we just add in
friend.
an easy course?
Starting next week,
To
the
drive the
bakery
app.
will be back
That's
up and
how
running with a new machine, looking to make new memories
What
and
is this
serve
one?
lots
This
of
one
donuts.
is- Needs a computer lab. It's a hard course. Stay away from it. This one's an easy course. It's a 1-year course. Just needs a lecture theater. We have literally all of this stuff except for the general knowledge bookcase. It's cheap to add it. Scientography and general knowledge. Scientography also needs a science lab. That's a lot of stuff that could be added. So let's add a general knowledge, right? We're gonna need a lecture hall anyway, so we can go ahead and upgrade our wizardry. Because it's gonna be one lecture hall, one potions room. Tuition, 120 tuition. Easier to handle. Let's do that. We got that. Boom.
The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year.
I can do some money now, so I don't necessarily hate that. Oh, and pull in a potions room. Alright, potions room. Okay. And a lecture hall. Not just the hand sanitizer. We have a whole lecture hall, thank you. Whole
Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately.
Can't upgrade anything else on my courses. Let's go ahead and start this year. Oh, I need.
Waiter! Waiter! Oh, the service here is terrible.
You could go out.
Really?
Or you could stay in with a bowl of hog logs.
Fine.
You've tried fine dining, but this is swine dining.
It's so
Only
fine,
hog log
actually.
cereal
It is-
combines 4 times of wheat
I've
with a
never
salty
seen
crunch of
anything like
crispy pork skin.
Nothing could be finer.
We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine.
Totally fine. We're here for it. Start the year. Just start the year.
Welcome to the start of a new
Just
year.
start it. What could go
I'll
wrong?
be your host.
Just start
Hello.
it. Just start the year.
Now taking students
We've
for
got
general
4 lecture
knowledge.
halls. 2 of them are 2 going to 3. The others are 1 going to 2.
Students should
Upgrades
check
are coming
in before trying to
We're
learn.
looking good. Our happiness is decent right now. Let's go ahead and buffer that happiness. And get that movement speed going. We're gonna start the year with a concert. Because money's not important actually. Money, we don't even care about. How's our dorm situation? We brought in a lot of students. Our dorms are not looking good. Probably could have done with upgrading dorms. But I think it's just gonna have to be. All these general education students are here just to, 1, increase the money that we're generating because there's little requirement for the course, and 2, drive that average grade way up. Look, we got knights here. Oh, the knights are the bangers. Look at them.
Students are reminded
Yeah.
to find
I
themselves.
think there's Lancelot, Gallahan. I don't know. I'm guessing. Gallahan seems like a what was that, a trombone, something. I don't know these guys. It looks like them. All right. A meteor storm is coming in. That is less than I can. We're paying a lot in staff. We are actually paying a ton for our staff. Everybody just failed Wizarding 101. Everybody. That was a whole bunch of F's in that classroom.
Here at Campus Radio, some of the team were a little concerned to hear that our listenership has gone down over the past few months. But frankly, I'm not sure that I agree. I'd much rather our little radio community stay as small as possible.
You're failing your
I
general
don't want the crowd
education.
ruining it and taking us from a
Come
cool
on,
underground
homies.
scene to
You guys are
something
here to
bland
buff
and
the numbers. It's an
mainstream.
easy course.
In fact, my dream would be pretty much no one
ahead and
listening
get
at
these
all. Just
download
me,
upgrading.
talking to
YouTubers
myself,
upgrading.
for myself, all day. Now
Can't afford a
that
free
would be
Minion
pretty
party.
excellent.
I mean,
The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated.
it's cool. It's cool. It's actually totally fine. We just got some money. We can throw that student union party now. Let's go ahead and set that thing. What I want to try to do is stay ahead of the happiness curve. We know that because of the stuff that this evil wizard is doing to us, we're going to be dropping anyway, right? So let's try to stay ahead of it. Let's try to keep people happy and start off throwing events. Can we get an event going? No. We broke for an event down here too. Okay, that's fine. Actually, we don't even want to throw any more events. We want to get our money back up to a decent spot.
Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink.
you guys picking it up now? You are. We got a lot of A's coming in. Feeling a little better. Can you go to tutoring? Can you go to tutoring? Can you go to tutoring? Smiley face going on down here. I see it. I
Students
see
are
a smiley
reminded
face.
that this is the
A
fun
little grin
part.
peeking out. Alright. Friendships forming. We got a lot of people on campus. You want a ramen shop? I can do. I'll do a ramen shop. We can celebrate with a bowl of ramen, because who doesn't like ramen? And to keep people happy, we put in a happiness system. 12 students are at risk of failing. 12. 12 students. Oh.
Warning, stupid questions will make you look
This is looking better.
stupid.
I see A's. I see A's everywhere. General education. How many students do we have in gen ed? It's like about 20 so. I don't know. Gosh, that's glorious is what that is. It's really just, it's glorious. Okay. The dorm situation, we talked about that. It's a little tight. If we could fix our dorm situation, we might be doing a little better.
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no.
I'm not really sure where we can fit in more dorms right now. I'll give you guys a crusty bench. Here, come sit right over there, next to the ramen. Buy a bowl of ramen, sit on the bench and eat the ramen. All of y'all look unhappy. Yeah, got a D. Your happiness sucks. Look, you walked by the ramen. Walk over here, you got some cheesy gummies. Happiness goes down, but your food goes up. Make do, I guess.
Staff are reminded to care about students.
Y'all need to be in tutoring. Get into tutoring. Tutor. Medbay tutoring. There'll be 3 lecture halls. That one is only
University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt.
I hope you've taken your medication because it's time for the Harrison Wolf Show here on 2 Point Radio. And it's gonna be a wild ride.
prepay that.
It's me, Harrison Wolf, the voice of freedom screaming into a thankless night. It's gonna be a huge show today, so I'm gonna eat a big old sandwich.
People waiting for.
Let's power up and power on.
We're up to a B average. B is good. It's not B plus, but it's getting closer.
it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me.
Lights back in here. Another showing. Y'all, there is a level 3 lecture place right here. Y'all could be getting an extra 25% learning power just by being next door. This could be 25% more effective right there. Right there. Right there. Should fire you.
Students are reminded that you came here on purpose.
Student Union Park. A lot of people drop down to the C plus again. Oh my gosh. General education. You guys are here to pull up the average. And you're doing a pretty good job of it. TBH. I mean, there's a lot of A's and A pluses here. I think my problem was I upgraded the others too and brought in more wizarding and dark arts students. I should have just dumped everything into general education before starting this year.
Did you see that Bungo launched another rocket into space the other day?
And
I'm
not
sure they'll
touch
tell
the other
you that
numbers?
it's important work. But what I want to know is, why don't they
But they
try
get, like, a
something a little
1%
funkier?
increase to
I
learning
mean,
capacity
how many
when I
times do we
upgrade
have
the
to do the
course
same old
information?
bunch of astronaut things? Why not send up a
it
load of
makes me think,
sandwiches? Or a robot? Or
They'll
that
be 1%
angry
stronger.
badger that lives in my garden?
That'll up the averages 1%
Because it
for every
doesn't
student.
fit with their agenda. That's why.
Because that's how numbers work.
Unattended sandwiches will be eaten
But that's
by
the fun
me.
part. Numbers don't work like that when I need them to work like that. Smoothie shop. Let me give you a smoothie shop. General knowledge
We're
students.
approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry.
We just opened up a smoothie kiosk. I don't have that many assistants. I don't really want to hire more.
Summer break would be a convenient time for construction.
43 people graduated, 48 that are continuing. Average exams went up. Only one failed this time around.
The academic year is now over.
That seems good. Let's run it back. We need a spell room and electric. I want money for all this. I don't have money for a spell room.
The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now.
Betty Crocker. Okay. Edit this.
forgotten what this segment was going to be about. Do you ever just forget what you were going to say? Thoughts are like frogs, and sometimes they just hop away, but they know what they're doing. If I still knew, we'd never have had this moment. It feels right. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Here's the song.
Students are asked not to ask questions.
Fix invalid items. Okay, first off, the invalid item that I see is
Students are reminded that I'm not your mum.
that's good.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember?
Cheesy Gubbins are back. Where did they go? Nowhere. Cheesy Gubbins. The only thing you can count on.
Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog.
I really would like to put my stage. I'm starting to think I'm not gonna have a stage.
Welcome to the start of a new year. I'll be your host. Hello.
Whatever. They gave me an injection of cash.
Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us.
Alright. Still probably could have done with dorms. Maybe I'll look to just build on
Tuition
here and
fees
put in
may be spent on administrative bonuses.
Harrison Wolf bringing you unfiltered content on 2 Point Radio. I don't have an editor on my show. Why? Because editors can change what you say. They can make me say, hey everyone, come to my house and take my petunias. But I'd never say that outside of this specific example. It's gotta be natural, man. Give me juice with the pulp and give me cheese with the wax on. This is Radio Au Natural.
Let's go ahead.
It's al fresco.
Oh, really?
It's al
Like
dente.
3,000 off.
Oh, yeah.
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no.
Next month. Next month we take care of our debts again. We need this B+. Really need this B+ that much. Student lounge. Student lounge as opposed to 25% learning power coming in over here. This is gonna be nice. It's gonna be huge. Ready for it? Boom! 25% learning power. Look at that. Somebody leveled up to 9 wallet added. We have a student consider dropping out. First, get your medical problems fixed, and then get some tutoring.
This is a test announcement, not a real announcement.
Where are our students? Where are the enemies? Start films. Get some tutoring. Get some tutoring. Oh, nobody's failing. Nobody was failing for us. Assignments finished. People were not failing. Repay that balance. We are loan free. We are collecting money from that. Better dorms. Alright, let's hang some posters there. You can love 2 Point and have a notice board. What else can we put in here? We're gonna go crazy. There's a rug.
There's a fly in here.
There's a rug. Rugs between the beds. Everybody loves rugs between the beds. Alright. This is the study side of the room. Have some headphones and some speakers. Robots. There's a wizard poster. There's some bats. Maybe somebody cares about food groups. Circuit board. We can set up a sci-fi film. We can do that. We're at a B average right now, guys. We need to get a little bit stronger. Where's our happiness being?
I was watching some of that cheesy Gubbins show the other day. You know, the cheesy goblins? Man, was I confused. What's their deal? Do they grow the gubbins? Are they trying to find them or mine them or something? I'd tell you, kids must be pretty smart these days to follow such a complex show. Tip of the hat to any kids listening along.
The more you revise, the longer you've been revising.
Going to the doctors. We've only cured 3 positions. Okay, that one's killed secured 46. That was 15. Okay. It's a little better. Medically, this is our newest medical facility. Secured 33. 45. 59. Okay.
Plagiarism is not a belief system.
Does it want to act better? Act right now? No, it's still doesn't matter. That's fine. All we need is only the stage. We can schedule other happy events. We're going. This guy. Get some movies going.
Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless.
Talk out your issues, chick. Also, take a shower, get some water. Why am I having to tell you this shit? You wanna bed? Get a phone call.
Some expressions are more than a little strange, like getting up on the wrong side of the bed. What are you talking about?
His happiness up.
If you're having a lousy day, there's no need to vilify half of your mattress, my man.
There's so many lecture halls. We
Jeez,
can have
just have a
movies going
bagel or
every
something.
lecture hall.
There's enough negativity in the world.
Look at this. Boom.
Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension.
There's people everywhere. Get happy, get the entertainment up. I want to see smiling faces. I want to see the test results. What are you looking at? Go to the doctor like you are hurting. Like it does not have to tell you to do that. Easy.
Would campus intruders please not come in? Skills are non-transferable.
Modify this one. So here, thank you. This, modify it. We're not doing anything else with this. Just go ahead and upgrade that a little bit. Okay. Now, build a shower room.
The end of today's show. But don't worry, every ending is the opportunity for you to, you know, go and do something else. When life flushes a toilet, it starts showing a cool movie at that theater downtown. So have a good one, my friends. See you next time.
Showering is technically but not socially optional.
It's okay. Students learn. Everywhere that can have. Let's go ahead and get it up. Time. We got B's. We're gonna turn those into B pluses. Please go get medical aid.
It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. Starting soon.
We had
Was there
another
anything we
B.
wanted to do? Enjoy your summer. I know I will. Results have been released. Luck won't help you now. of.
I can't afford it. Ooh, I lost my kiosks. I didn't see that when I took those doors. That's fine though.
The academic
Start the
year
new
is
year with
starting.
32 Gen
I
Ed
hope you have a
students
pencil.
coming in. How's it going? Dorm happiness is up there. Alright.
You students should make a good first impression. No pressure.
Get a ramen shop back. We have no loans. We kind of want to keep it with no loans. Fire truck.
Announcement. Hitting the books doesn't mean what you think it means.
That ramen booth set up. Veggie booth set up. Coffee booth set up. Spread all this crap out. This tree, that tree can just, you can sell the tree. I don't even care about the tree. Buy a tree. Money.
Now that's easy listening.
Upgrade this.
The sound of 2 Point County on 2 Point Radio. You're listening to 2 Point Radio, the place your ears call home. We've got a barnstorming show for you today, but before we kick down the door and go straight for the valuables, soak in some sonic excellence. Play that track and we'll be right back.
Students are reminded to have the time of their lives.
Alright. You guys have lots of entertainment options going on around campus. Got our medical machines getting upgraded again. Hopefully,
Intruders on
more
campus.
efficient, more
You know what to
correct
do.
schooling going on. We have any good assistance. Not really anybody I care about. All right. Looking good, feeling good. Looking good, feeling good.
Doctor, return to the
A lot of people
hospital.
backing up.
Thank you.
Got any better medical assistance? Not really, huh?
in the news today, I seem to have sat on something sharp. We're not sure exactly what it is or what the consequences might be, but we'll update you as soon as we know more.
Can you see it? Look at that. Is it in me? Tell me it's not in me.
Students are reminded that sun grades are personal.
If one student is considering dropping out, please go to the med bay. You are unhappy because you were injured. You have pumpkin hex. Please go to the med bay. This level is actually really frustrating just because I have to keep like manually sending to the med bay because for whatever reason I just don't necessarily want to go on that. I have the med bay. The med bay is functional. It's got people working. It's like nobody wants to go there.
Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you.
Put some plants up next to the fire, or next to the radiator, have a chance of fire, no big deal.
Education is non-refundable.
What I have in here. That's a little fine. We'll take it. Alright, we're generating lots of money. I just need to get these scores up. Another one of these
Wouldn't you know, I'd sat on a sprig of holly from yesterday's lunch. That's the risk you run when adding a little pizzazz to your meal. But
Expanding
that
just to
won't
put in
stop
more
me.
mayonnaise.
It's not the first piece of holly I've sat on, and it certainly won't be the last.
I mean, I've got the money. I guess there's no reason.
Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time.
Alright. If we're right and our grades are coming about from the unhappiness, which is coming about from all the injuries, this hopefully should be the fix.
Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on.
Get some gubbiny grub in your gob with cheesy gubbins. The essence of cheese. Cheesy gubbins. You know you want to.
Probably a longer list of people waiting.
Intruders on campus. You know what to do.
Waiting students are finally kind of sort of registering. All of our gen ed students are doing exactly what they should be doing. They're boosting our average like crazy. The lowest grades here are those 75s. Energy is still low. To help combat against energy, let's get...
It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed.
All right. Everyone happy. We need energy. We're working on it. We got power.
Summer break would be a convenient time for construction.
Really? 70 students that graduated. 74 was our average exams. I had 2 students fail this year.
End of year results published. Now. The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus.
Immediately go ahead and roll into our next year. I don't think there's any improvements that are
Announcement.
right now.
The timetable is now live.
I think it's just a matter of those Newton Med days that I put up taking a while to get started.
Students should check in before trying to learn.
Some of the basics. Roll in here early. Things going. We've got our power nap club going now. Do you want any other clubs? Speedwalkers might be a thing. I don't really care about the attractiveness of the place. The age. Speedwalkers. Let's put in a speedwalker. Why not? Get speedwalkers going too. Alright. Here we go.
Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry.
Alright. Alright.
2 Point Radio, the station that puts the stabilizers on the bike of your day. It's Ricky Hawthorne. The time is...
Ooh, that's a
Anyone got the
700
time?
person.
No? They told me I'd regret putting sundials in the booth. There aren't even any windows, they said. Oh, how we laughed. More timeless radio after this silky little number.
Students are reminded to be in 2 places at once.
Down to a C+. I think if I miss it again this academic year, I might have to take it. His level is...
If you don't know where your class is it really worth going? Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension.
Average campus on grade. It's a 72. You gotta get to an 80 to be a B.
Chef Ricky here, bringing you a morsel of the day. We all like a boiled egg, but wouldn't you love one on the go? Just imagine, you're stuck in traffic and bang, a boiled egg just for you. You see, eggs have a casing or shell that's perfect for keeping the eggs safe. Why, I've got 2 boiled eggs in my pocket right now. Give it a try.
Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid.
Trying to get as many students as possible into these things that are helping happiness. Happiness is still sitting at a 67.
Talking on campus. Thank you.
We got 25 members that are power members. You should be taking out all of the freaking things.
test announcement, not a real announcement.
Where are our lowest students? We did it? Oh, we did it. Sweet. Some assignments must have come in and bumped some people up. Think Granny.
I've just eaten a pocket egg. How are you? I must remember to boil another batch and take them to my next book club meeting. Yes, I've been in a book club since I was a boy, and this is my 5th attempt at The Salty Minstrel, one of the county's first books. I really do struggle with the old language. In fact, I think the only words that are the same are salty
10 level 10
and
wizard.
minstrel. You'd think it was enough, but it's not.
We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine.
I'm guessing it doesn't count the retroactive ones. You can probably also get our retraction rating up pretty easily here. About 50 plants.
Students are reminded that I'm not your mum.
Plants everywhere. I like plants.
The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed.
It's time for the question of the week. We asked, which instrument is the funniest? We had some great replies, including quite a few we can't read on air. You're a vulgar lot, you really are. Knock knock. Who's there? The answer. The answer who? The answer is the trombone. No, that is funny. I'll be laughing until next time. And fare thee well. Good night.
If you don't know where your class is it really worth going? The yearly results are in. Wow, didn't we do well? The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? The academic year is now over.
Attractiveness of the campus, students on campus, which will hit when we start the year, and getting wizards.
Students are reminded that this is the fun part.
So it's mostly about just getting students on campus. So because we just want to get students on campus. But I am going to take a break. I appreciate everybody watching today. I had a lot of fun with this. Save and quit. We're going to look at the map real quick, and then we're going to end the stream. So let's see. What have we done today? We finished off Noblestead. We actually did most of Noblestead on the stream. Kind of gets 2-3 stars. That one, probably my favorite campus so far. Got our wizarding world up here that we are working on. We've got Fluffborough, Cheeseball a little bit, and behind that we've got 2 new campuses that we'll be opening up shortly. I may take a break from the wizarding world. I mean, that first star was such a pain to get. The second star looks like it'll be decently easy, helping 20 students talk through their mental problems. And I've got 3 of those already in place. It'll probably just take a year or 2 to get through solving that many problems. And then I don't remember what else was there. Campus attractiveness. I think we hit it with what we have currently. Just those lightning strikes are going to come through. The janitors are going to have to clean it up. Not a big deal. But yeah, that's in place. Students on campus, that'll be easy enough too, because we're bringing in an upgraded general education course, which just buffers our numbers, plus the start of a new year when Dark Arts 1 and Wizard was 1 come in, and then Wizard's level 10 obviously, I'm waiting for those to level, so those would be good. I want to learn about Cheeseball, of course, get that 1 star so I can come over here and work campuses. But that will be something that we look at another time. Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it.